So next on our timeline was the hashtag desecrate the Quran campaign. And that, I mean, the butterfly effect from the desecrate the Quran campaign, like, fuels our organization to this day. So would you like to detail the series of events that led to where we are now?
It started with the holes in the narrative and ended in Sexy Kelly being taken to the Supreme Court of India, and now we are at making Mohammed dominating over Radha from behind. And what?
I forgot that was our next art.
Yes, which I can't even show you guys. I don't even know what to show you guys, right? Because there's the only censored version of this art is just like, has to be like a big giant circle of censored. Okay, it could just have Muhammad's head and Radha's head, but nothing else should be able to.
Guys, become a patron if you want to see this art, because it might be too good to post anywhere else. It might be too good to post anywhere else.
I don't think we could even show like it would be very, very censored. This is like too juicy for Facebook, YouTube, or anywhere else. Like I can't even show you the censored version, right? But basically, it started with holes in the narrative. And then we ended up making some of the most famous Bollywood, some celebrities in India and politicians and the police filing police reports against us for Sexy Kelly, and now, we ended up trending atheism in India for the first time. Okay. And also now Muhammad is going to enter Radha from behind, and we are getting because of all of that, we ended up having 293. We went from having 100 patrons, less than 100 patrons, to 293 patrons because of all this in how many months?
Well, definitely since September.
Yeah. So here's the chain of events.
Yeah.
Okay. Yasagadi leaking. That's a whole other drama. Okay.
For those who don't know, he is an Islamic scholar based in Houston.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. And then there was a internal fight. Okay, actually, let me go a lot forward, because that goes way too fast. Okay, let's go to the part where Mohammed Hijab, which is a Dawah Islamic preacher based in the UK, went after apostate prophets, family and loved ones, and also then after Abdullah Samir, going after their wives and children, Abdullah Gondal. So that was a whole embarrassing, disgusting behavior by some of these Islamic preachers.
Hashtag Dawa drama.
Dawa drama. Varun got to give us a super chat. I will look at it. I got that. And then that led to Apostate Prophet and David Wood making a live stream about it, and then David Wood saying that you guys think we can't escalate. You guys think like you could intimidate us, and we would, you could scare us so we don't go after Islam. You think there's no room for us to escalate. We can escalate. And he started desecrating the Quran. And part of him desecrating the Quran was him eating the Quran, right?
It was the funniest thing ever. Yeah. Especially Apostate Prophet dying laughing.
Oh yeah, Apostate Prophet was in that live stream as well.
Abdullah Samir too, and Abdullah's like,
yes. And then in response to that, somebody said, some Muslims on Twitter were saying that I bet nobody would do that to the Bible, And then Harris Sultan got involved. Harris Sultan highlighted that tweet and said, I won't do it, but I bet Armin would do it. So yes. I did a live stream and I desecrated the Quran and the Bible at the same time. And that got, out of control. Are you bringing in the Quran? Are you?
Oh,
okay.
baby.
Trigger warning. Trigger
Uh-oh.
warning. Trigger warning. You're not. By the way, you should, Susanna. You should be more centered. You're like halfway outside. There we go. Okay. So you could desecrate the Quran while I speak. If
Oh,
there are
okay.
any, if the, no, what I eat, what I while I speak, guys. If there are any Muslims watching this, this is a trigger warning. There's some Quran desecration about to happen. So you keep saying that, doing that while I talk. Oh, I can't talk this morning. I don't know if anybody could focus on me. It's going to be too sexy for anybody to pay attention to what I'm saying. Try to pay attention to what I'm saying while Susanna is. I know the blood flow is going to go to somewhere else while she's doing that, but try to keep some blood flow in your brain to pay attention to what I'm saying. Okay. Oh, all right. So where were we at? Okay. So Harris Sultan. Oh yeah. So I think Abdullah Samir at this point got involved because we were desecrating, we were blaspheming against Islam and Christianity. Abdullah Samir was like, what about Hinduism? Because Abdullah Samir noticed that there's a lot of Hindus, that are really, really enjoying us going after Islam. Okay. And there was this some very, very high level, very, very big platforms, Hindutva platforms that started highlighting my desecration of the Quran. Okay. And they loved it. I was like being highlighted. What was that website that was highlighting me?
India.
OP India.
India. For those who don't know, OP India is a far right Indian news platform online known for spreading legitimate, crazy anti-Muslim bigotry and actually like legitimately fake news.
So, all right. You focus on desecrating the Quran. Where was I? Oh yeah. So, and Abdullah Samir didn't like this. Abdullah Samir is like, we're like playing into the hands of Hindutva, and why are we gonna we're being used by Hindutva with this anti-Islam stuff? Like they're celebrating a little bit too much. Okay. So what Abdullah Samir did was he started blaspheming against Hinduism. Like, what about this? Is this okay? And then he got a lot of backlash by Hindus. So because he started posting art about Kelly, a sexy art.
He's like, look away.
And then I noticed the backlash that Abdullah Samir was getting. I was like, yeah, Abdullah Samir is right. We need to start blaspheming against Hinduism. So I went and found this. I talked to Abdullah Samir and I found a very sexy image of Kali and I posted it. And all the new followers that I had that were Hindutva.
Well, you didn't just post it, Armin. You said something very specific in the caption.
What did I say?
You said, roughly, I didn't know that Hinduism had such sexy goddesses. Why would anyone else choose any other religion?
Right.
Which is a celebration. That's a celebration. That's an endorsement of Hinduism.
Right.
Okay.
And I given that I just recently have, because of OP India and a whole bunch of other people that were highlighting my desecration of the Quran, I had a huge new following on Twitter of Hindutva, and they saw that and they were triggered, and that started the whole controversy all the way to celebrities coming after me, the police coming after us. We get all the way to people filing lawsuits to the India Supreme Court against our social media. It went all the way to me being completely suspended on Twitter.
Well, do you want me to give more details on each of those things?
I don't know. Let me just give, because it will take forever, right? I know. Maybe we'll ask people. Tell us if you want to, if you guys want us to give more detail, okay? But then, where did we get to? And then we started, we don't get intimidated, right? So we wanted to, we said, not only we're not gonna stop, we started making our own art, right? Our own Sexy Kelly. And then we made an art with Sexy Kelly and Sita making out. And we had an art with Mohammed and Lord Rama making out. And then we kept on going with Fatima and Aisha, yes. And Aisha as an adult. And then when we got to, which one was it? Oh yeah, Kali dominating over Muhammad. We were told, yeah, yeah, beating Muhammad and doing some BDSM, we were told, and our patronage was growing because of all this,
Yes.
right? But then we realized this is when we started making a lot more. Our patronage growing faster is when we realized that Facebook doesn't like us posting sexy, blasphemous art. So we started censoring it, and Patreon also told us that if you can post all this juicy, sexy stuff, but you have to put it behind a paywall. It cannot be publicly available to anybody that is on Patreon. I'm like, okay, fine. So we put it behind a paywall on Patreon, and we only put the censored version on Facebook. And guess what happened? People became patrons, of course. And we were like, holy crap, we could actually start funding all our activism like this. We could sex up blasphemy and fund everything we're doing at the same time. So all of a sudden, our patronage is now exponentially going higher. We got to a point now that we could do one blasphemous art every week. And now we're getting close to the point where we could do blasphemous animation. Okay? So this is how we got from Mohammed Hijab talking about golden showers and talking about how, and giving golden showers to David Wood and Apostle Prophet, to all of a sudden, we should make a golden shower blasphemous art in dedicating that to Muhammad Hijab because he started all of this, right? So I don't know. I mean, I don't like that stuff, but that's how it started. I don't know. Maybe we should. I don't know. And also subscribe to our newsletter, because if we get removed from all these platforms, at least we could reach out to you. And guys, by the way, if you subscribe to our newsletter, you get a free copy. Where's your copy, Susanna? Get it. We're doing promotion. You get a free. It's not even promotion. It's free. Okay, so if you subscribe to our newsletter, link in the description, you get a free copy of Why There's No God. Come on, like, I'm handing it out for free. Okay, it's a bestseller on Amazon, and you get it for free. So subscribe to our newsletter, and you get a free copy of Why There's No God sent to you. Link in the description.